Alright, I'm back with another deck profile here. Kyle, Blast Joker. You guys should know me by this point. I'm really bad at making videos. God damn it. I'm just agree.
The worst.
Yeah, I know. I've really been out of it for some reason. Now I'm back with another deck profile. Yeah, I can't talk either. Okay, we're here with someone that is probably on this channel. I actually don't think
way back, bro. I profiled my whack ass Thunder list from 2 years ago when I was a
for
Vi.
Skyfox Games, right?
When I was an absolute Vi.
Yeah, it's this guy. Hey Nick, how you doing?
I'm great, man.
All right,
we chilling out here.
Yeah. So, what did you decide to play at locals today?
Myrtle convinced me that I had to play the best deck.
Tri Brigade.
Yeah, so we went and cracked a bunch of Synchro Storm.
Got more ratios together with Synchro Storm.
We cracked Synchro Storm yesterday.
Yeah, we did crack Synchro Storm for a Fleur.
So then we pulled out all the bulk cards in Synchro Storm, so we had to crack it.
Cards,
yeah, and then so day one, you gotta play the best deck.
Okay.
We're on birds, bro.
Pure Tri Brigade.
Yeah, pure Tri Brigade.
Why not?
With some level ones, G.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay, we play
the
craziest card in the deck.
Yeah,
this card sucks. It's good, but it sends Warbler, and then after that, it's dead in your deck. So pure Tri Brigade.
If it gets ashed,
they have this card every turn, and they think this card's crazy. This card is.
Yeah. If it gets ashed, it's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, it's just Scarlet.
No, it's fine. Yeah, actually, I don't care. It literally sends Warbler.
Yeah.
No, since
Cobalt
Sparrow. Yeah, that's why I did.
I don't even know their names. I just call it the brown one, the yellow one.
That's what I do. I call them by the wrong names all the time.
Oh boy.
The rest of the Tri Brigade cards. So it's 3 Frack, 2 Nerve, 1 Kit, 1 Karis.
So what's with the 1 kit?
Oh, bro, this is the perfect ratio, G. This is crazy.
These ratios are insane.
Yeah, these ratios are nice. Okay, so originally these cards sucked. Since it's the bird deck, in regular Tri Brigade, you max out on them, and then most people are on 2 Karis. I don't know if the cat builds. They might play 3 of this. I don't know. I don't play that deck. That deck's Searching Revolt. That's disgusting. But no. So originally I didn't play these. Played 3 Nerval because Nerval with the level 1s are crazy. But this one just sends the cards. I was playing 3 and 3, so you don't need the kit or the Karis because you can just if you ever just open this card and you have to just play the Tri Brigade combo.
Yeah, we were on Desires back then too. So
we were playing Desires because you didn't want to banish both your Nervals or whatever. So you were just sending Fractal, sending Nerval, and you could just always add a Fractal just to normal it because all you're doing ever is just normaling the Tri Brigade names, except for this one.
Oh,
okay. The only reason we changed is because we cut the Desires and played a different spell card. It's in here, but this one is essentially just another Nerval, except it can send Rendezvous, which, play through my statue and Rendezvous. You're not doing it. And then this one, there's another card we play. We play 1 more normal summon. So there's 5 normal summons. You play 1 more normal summon. So if you ever have to go for your Tri Brigade stuff where you have to normal this terrible card, if you have to normal this, you can search Karis instead of Kit and still the full combo.
Oh, okay. We'll get to that card later, right?
Yeah, so you only needed the 1 of each.
Yeah.
Don't play more. That's awful.
Oh, okay.
Don't play more than 2 Nervals either.
Yeah.
Or less.
Yeah, drawing the Nerval isn't terrible, but you always search for it, and just seeing too many Tri Brigade names, then you're just playing Tri Brigade. You're just a buy. What are you?
Buy Brigade.
Yeah, that's awful, bro.
Yeah, he isn't wrong actually.
Bird cards, 3 of the yellow one.
Okay, hang on. We're playing Bird Up now.
Yes, sir. Bird's best deck.
Oh boy.
Nah, these cards are crazy. These cards actually make this deck fun. The Tri Brigade cards are super cool. But
when you're not searching Revolt, it's a lot more fun.
Yeah, the deck is so boring. I would never play pure Tri Brigade because just searching Revolt is actually so boring. But with this stuff, it actually makes the deck fun to play. So
yeah,
this card's crazy. Also, people have no idea what these cards do, so they just interact with all your stuff terribly, and it's free. 3 of the yellow one, 3 of the green one. That's the best one. 2 of the brown one, 1 of the gray one, and 1 of the blue one.
Interesting lineup. So now we go over the Lyrless, and this deck is actually going to be really this good.
That card's the best card.
That's the only. This is okay. So they're
card.
all barely worth playing, but this one's crazy because this one's a free rank 1, and it goes if you open these cards together or this plus Fractal, it's full combo, but you also have to play through things because you're not normal summoning, so you can play this awful thing, and you can a lot of people the best spot to interact is definitely imperming or veiling this one. On your first,
a lot of times it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, because when you play Kinka, like Kinka like lets you just play through them Veiling on this, because then you can normal the Kinka, and that's your normal summon, and that's why you played the Karis, because like if you had to use your normal summon on Kinka to play through a hand trap, you can go for Karis and actually like just still end on the full combo.
Interesting.
We were originally playing what, 3 of this? Yeah, we were playing 3 of this one because again we were on Desires, but you don't want to draw like this card is like. It's only good to draw if you see this card, whereas you can send it, so you don't need to max out on it.
Plus, we're playing Bird Call, we're playing Fractals with some other copies. You have Tacky as well. There's so many copies of the card.
Yeah, so you don't need to like see multiple of this, so then it's really bad. And you can always also like on turn 3 summon it with some more, or during their end phase summon it with some more to like add. So you never need the 3rd copy. Mm-hmm. And this is essentially just the 3rd copy. So, already like we were gonna cut the 3rd one. When we're gonna cut this, and I was gonna play 3 of this, and then I was like, nah, that's crazy because it searches Bird Call. But you only need one of this for like the combo.
Plus, they're different names.
They're different names, so you can reveal them with Jack in the hand because that card is crazy. Yeah. so you can reveal both of these, and it doesn't matter which one they take. You can still full combo. Like even if they take this one and they give you this one, you full combo. And if they take this one, you can search this one, you still full combo. So like it literally doesn't matter. So yeah, you definitely don't need to play more of this. And this is like the worst one in the deck. People play more than one copy of that. It's insane. We played 2 when we had Desires, but. You search it every time, and it's really bad to draw unless you're like you open like 4 Leerless names, and those hands are just as bad as like the Ultra Brigade hands. Yeah. So
yeah, we'll get to why you're not playing Desires anymore later, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah, there's this one.
This one, like the 3rd copy. This is literally the 40th card in the deck. Like there's just like there wasn't a better card to play, so I played 3. But you don't have to play 3. Drawing it lets you play through things a lot. Like if they like droll and stuff, you can like hard draw this. If you hard draw this, it's like. Really good, but because your deck like usually auto loses the draw, so like
unless that's your first search, but you're never making that your first search.
No, so you're just seeing this in your opening hand is good. Like I don't know, you can cut it, but there's not a better card. So
interesting. So how many of the layers?
What is it? 3, 6, 10 names.
Oh, okay, not bad.
10 names, but like there's 3 fractals, 3 like Jack in the hand can search any one of these.
Yeah.
3 fractals, foolish. Like there's more copies of this one, but
Bird Call as well.
Yeah, Bird Call searches them. So.
All
right. 2 Kinka. Like I said, this helps you play through hand traps. So the best spot to hand trap is when they imperm or Veiler on the Warbler.
Yeah, it's like you're playing 5 copies of Warbler. You're also playing 5 normal summons in the deck, so the ratios work out. Plus, you need to play you need to play this card for Jack in the hand.
Yes. So like, what ends up happening is the only cards you're ever normally summoning in the deck are these ones.
Oh.
So you play 5 like actually 5 normal summons instead of like because like you don't want to play like 3 of this one because this one's only good. This one's only good if you see Warbler, whereas like at least if you see or not Warbler, what's it, Sparrow?
Sparrow, yeah.
Or whatever, and it's only good. If you only see Fractal. Like seeing this with Sparrow isn't very good. You'd rather like it's just a worse copy of Warbler, but it helps you play through things because people just like interact with the. Well, they should. Like people didn't today because they're like nobody really cards do, but most people should be interacting with this card, and if they do, then Kinka lets you just play through it, and you don't need to max out on Kinka because you play 3 Jack in hand, so like you end up like you can search it if you needed it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This card's good, but you side it out almost every game 2 and 3 when you're going second, so
yeah,
you don't need it. You don't need to play more. But these are your normal summons, so
yeah.
It's like an extender that's just like your only actual normal summon, and then you play Kara, so you can still play.
Yeah, why not, right?
Last monster, this one. This is your win condition. You can't win the game without that card.
Such a good win con.
We were playing. I was maining Avian. Because like you use auto lose things like mine, some like droplets. They're always sending a monster, but you like auto lose the cards like mine.
You don't have a way to interact with spells and traps in general.
Yeah, and like it felt like redundant ending on like Ensemble Robin with a bunch of like bounces for specials when you had this. So I was originally playing Avian, but like the Avian's only good going first games 2 and 3, so you just don't auto lose the cards like Mystic Mine. And ending on this and Ensemble Robin, like they're both like it doesn't matter. But if they don't ever out this, then you don't care that you're on Ensemble Robin.
Basically have to deal with both cards. It's like it's harder for them to. A lot of times you can take care of one from all the other. People aren't maining Dark Ruler. The only card is droplets. If they draw droplets, they draw droplets.
Yeah. It's like it feels useless summoning this with the Robin, but they still have to break this. And then if they do break it, like which is almost I don't know. Most decks can't do it, but you have Rendezvous engraved. They have to do it before you can. Then they still have to break your Robin after. So you don't need to play Avian. You can side it.
All right, so that's it for the monsters, right?
Yeah. I don't even know how many. Yeah. So what is it? 10, 7, 3? Probably I think it's like 20.
20, exactly.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The actual best card in the deck, this card's insane.
Bird call.
So good.
It's a Foolish Rhoda. It summons one from hand. It triggers your Warbler.
It's like almost a quick launch.
Yeah, like in your also in like your actual combo, you can search like Celeste Wagtail for your second recital search, and then you search Celeste Wagtail and search this in the middle of your combo. So that way you can just make like the Farajet, summon the Celeste from hand, use this, and then search the Barrel Canary. So like, there's a lot of hands where sometimes you have to make like where you have like the Fractal plus Warbler combo. You summon Nerval, like. You summon Nerval after your first recital starting, and you have Sapphire and Nerval. You can banish for the Nerval there for Farajet, and it doesn't matter if they like nib you, because then the Farajet's going to draw a card. The Nerval triggers to search, and then you can just like normal summon and make the second Farajet, and still just summon from hand to like still make the statue. Or you can summon Harpy Conductor, and you still have done some work. So it doesn't really matter where they nib you. This card's crazy, but it's also why you only have to play one Celeste, because like Celeste just searches this, and Bird Sanctuary, that card sucks. Don't play that.
Unless you're on pure Lureless.
Nah, this guy's crazy. This guy kept trying to tell me to play it, and that card is like...
Okay, I think it's good if you're on
pure
Lureless, but like if you're on Tri-Brigade, it's not worth it.
Yeah. This card's really good, though.
Yeah.
So this is what we got. We cut Desires to play 3 of this card.
What the heck is this card?
Jack in the hand. This card
Jack in the hand.
Yeah, I don't actually know how good this card is, because like I feel like if this deck's popular, people will know what cards to take and what cards not to take. But for today this card is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to play test, this is about the time to try it. Is that right, Myrtle?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Play it now.
Yeah, this card, like, I don't know. Like, right now it's good. I don't know if it'll stay good. Because the only awkward thing is, like, if you're trying to use this to search Kinka, like, you have to do it before you're actually playing. So you have to, like, see that your hand, like, that they're gonna, like, because you search Kinka, you can play through the Imperm Revealer, but you have to do that before you've like Imperm Revealered it, because then if you reveal Kinka off of it, they're not going to give it to you. So you have to start by like activating this and then try to get them to get like not take your Kinka. But that's like the only way to search Kinka. And then like it's only like you have to do it before they would Imperm Revealer you, and then the only reason you'd be searching Kinka is if they Veil or Imperm there. So like I don't know, it's awkward to search Kinka, but I don't know. People don't know how to play against this deck yet, so it was good enough. It also has like more copies of Warbler.
Yeah, a lot of times people are going to just take the Warblers so you can play through it.
Because it's your first card, yeah.
The first card you activate Jack in the hand. So if you need a Kinka to just play through it anyway.
Yeah, also because people don't know what your deck does, and you're playing 2 Nervals, you can reveal a Nerval, and a lot of times they'll just take the Nerval because they think it's like actually good. And it's not. Don't take the Nerval. I think that's it for like the engine. That's it for the actual like Tri-Brigade like Lyrla stuff.
Yeah.
The rest is just like going second cards and good stuff. So 3 talents. You can play Crossout. The problem with playing Crossout is like Crossout sucks going second. This card's good in like the bad PK builds that play like Dragoon and stuff, because you just take the Dragoon and like can actually just like break their board. But this card actually has like a purpose going second, whereas Crossout doesn't. And so you have to play instead of playing this and then like the other 3 cards, like are 3 or 4 slots for hand traps, which are going second cards, you have to cut this card, which is like Crossout's only good going first most of the time. Like there's not really a ton you're gonna cross out. Like you might have to eventually play Crossout, because like the deck, like I said, like loses to Droll, it loses to Droplets a lot of the time. Although he was not sending a spell off a Droplet, exactly. But like you might have to eventually play Crossout. But for now, like this is good enough. This card was fine. I think I won a game against Phantom Knights because of this. Didn't Medi do something?
I think he played into it.
But he ashed me. He had like the Requiem board. And he like ashed on his talents and took his Requiem, and then I.
All the negates.
Yeah, I actually saw that game. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, talents is actually crazy.
Oh yeah.
This is the best card in my deck by far. This card is actually crazy.
Requiem sucks.
Yeah, Requiem's not good.
Requiem's whatever.
That card's whatever.
These
talents taken, then they can't interact with you anymore, and then you just win.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is the best card in my deck. Like this card is actually so crazy.
Yeah, you win on this.
Yeah, what did I play against? I play against Dryatron, PK. 2 PKs or something. Yeah, Striker. It was actually crazy in the Striker matchup because like they like anchor your Tri-Brigade name, and you can send your Tri-Brigade name and negate one of their guys. And then
I feel like you played Virtual World as well today.
I don't think it. No, I didn't. I didn't play against it.
Okay.
But yeah, like no, this card was actually crazy. There's also
2
cool
PKs,
interactions.
Striker and one other person.
Drytron. Yeah. So it's like this card is actually crazy. Because there's cool interactions with this deck. So Warbler, like I said, it's like the best spot to interact with it. So if you're going second, a lot of times they're going to activate when you summon your Warbler. They're going to try to interact with this card, but this card checks on resolution and it can summon from hand or grave. So if you're trying to summon from your hand, like going second, if you like have like this combo or whatever, you can like activate droplets, sending this card or whatever, and this card. To negate 2 things, they can't respond to the monsters, and Warbler checks on Revolution and summons this, and then this thing triggers. So that was super cool. Yeah, this is the best card in my deck.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't play that, sorry, your deck's bad. I don't know.
I agree.
They said it, not me.
Yeah, buy this card.
Invest.
Yeah. Invest in droplets.
Best card in the game?
Oh, this is the best
Probably,
card.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right
this,
now,
this is the best card in my
legal.
deck.
It's one of the best legal.
Every time I drew,
legal wise.
every time I went second and I drew this card, like we broke the board in 1, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Last was a bunch of one-ofs. So Foolish, Tanky, 1 called by, and then Rendezvous.
Okay, explain the Rendezvous.
So it's the part for the combo. So you send the. That's what I'm saying. So you're normal in kit. If you force a normal Kinka to play through things, you don't end up sending this ever, but you send it off a kit in your like standard combo, and they can't interact with it by the time you normal kit 'cause you have 0. But you send this for the combo, and on the statue, and it protects the statue. I think most people, like everyone that's played Bird Up, knows what this card does.
Yeah.
Because you played it in the original Bird Up builds.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like hard drawing it doesn't even suck because you can just like summon your statue and attack and boost your statue by 700, and then they beat like everyone's just gonna try to go battle like normal and beat over it. So you can protect it once, and then if they have anything to interact with it, you can protect it again.
Neat.
Finally.
Oh, and this card, since I'm a Tri Brigade duelist, since I played Tri Brigade today, that means you draw your one-ofs a lot, and you like just sack the fuck out of people, and so play this. This card's insane. Best card in my deck.
Yeah.
Second best card in my deck. Draw was the best card in my deck. That's
Comes
the
up
second.
huge against
Yeah.
Striker when you draw it twice.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That card's insane.
I know, right?
And then the last card in my deck, or second last card.
Revolt.
Yeah, no, not Revolt. Revolt's bad. 3 Imperms. I had 3 spots. I couldn't decide for like 3-4 days what the last 3 spots in the deck were. I wanted something that was like decent going first and second. So I ended up playing Imperm.
Yeah, it's really.
Because you can draw into it. So
Yeah, like you can draw into it as your 6th card, and then like if you draw this plus draw, it's like negate. They can't enchant Fogblade Engrave. Like,
Yeah,
You're already winning.
exactly.
Draw.
Yeah.
You're just winning on the spot.
this is like the best card like going first and second. There really isn't like a better spot for this. Like you can play Ash. You can probably play another engine card. You can probably maybe even cut Jack in the hands and play 2 hand jazz. Yeah, play Revolt.
Crazy.
No, don't play
Best
Revolt.
card.
No, you can't even play Revolt because it conflicts with.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Bear Broom searches it, and then you're locked in Tri Brigade, so you can't barrel.
You just hard draw it. Hard draw. Fairjet also searches.
Yeah, Fairjet also searches it. People don't know. But yeah, it's not very good going second. So
Okay.
Imperm is good, and then the actual best card in the deck, Upstart Goblin.
Because it's any card in the deck.
41 upstart. 41?
Yeah, we don't. No, 40, bro.
40 upstart. What?
We're not playing 41.
40 upstart.
39 cards, bro. What?
39 upstart.
No, 39 cards.
39
G.
with an upstart.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Upstart. You just want a brick.
Yeah, that's it.
So
So
you want
that's
side or extra?
let's go with the extra. Because I don't know if you want to expose the side
I'll
or
show
keep
the
it
side,
secret.
I don't
Okay. So we'll go
I'm
extra
sure you
first.
had guys
That's
out of
this
side
my nice token.
An actual Karibo card that's not TCG legal.
It's blessed.
Nah, it's just Karibo. It's nice. And then the
Yeah,
Fit Center.
I think the
That's
extra
nice.
deck's like really tight. I think it's mostly standard. There's like a couple cards I think people have been changing, but
Maybe like 1 or 2 flush.
yeah, there's like 1 to 2 spots. Like I played the 1 Almirage. I came up like once or twice. It came up against Striker.
Yeah.
Only against Striker. I bricked twice, and I had to just play Tri Brigade later. I was like, I just end on like some
Yeah.
org statue.
I was gonna say Striker.
Striker.
Link Karibo's cool because like you can summon Link Karibo, and like protect your statue or your ensemble Robin because they're both pretty small a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Into like when they nib you or something like once you make the F-0 thing.
Yeah.
So Link Karibo was cool, but this one came up a lot more. So. I don't
Just
know.
because of kit. You play kits, you have to sometimes
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get rid of it.
And you're
That
always
kid's go
normally
off,
you're like
yeah.
normally in kit almost in every combo. So
Yeah.
this was worth playing.
Yep.
This card I don't actually even know if you have to play this. Like I think it's
You don't
like,
have to for the combo, but like it's still good if you get hand trapped. Sometimes just to have it and be able to make some more. Like,
yeah, like I said, like this is like
So-
day 1, and I've been playing the deck for like 3 days. So like, I played this because I was like too worried about having to think through my combo, and actually, like, I was like, I don't think you ever have to make this. I don't think I made this one time today, but I was like, I'm just gonna play it because like I don't have to actually think about my combo. Like, I know some hands I can combo with this, but I'm pretty sure other hands I'm like I don't know if I can or not. I don't think you need to play this though.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's also cool because if you like, okay, so if you only open Fractal, you need it, but like you'd never only open Fractal. But I played this card, so like what you can do on your like turn, on your turn 3, when you summon, when you end on statue, you can just summon a, is it Nerval?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you summon, you can add, let's go Sparrow for Nerval, and then link the statue plus the one you summon off of Smorg into this one, and then it makes it easier to get to the access codes. You just kill them. But again, you don't have to play access codes. That's like another flex spot.
Yeah, you just use a Nerval on the statue because you summon Nerval on your opponent's turn, and the statue and Nerval go into Conductor.
And that way, that way you get out of your own like wind lock. But you don't even have to play access code. Like, I don't actually think I summoned this at all today either.
Yeah.
So these cards you probably don't have to play. Like that's your 2 flex spots probably.
Yeah.
Double Dragon Lords comes up a lot less. It's if you open Fractal Warbler, you get this if they have like no interaction, but a lot of times they will, so you don't summon this a lot. I'm pretty sure the standard combo with like just Warbler Sparrow and not Fractal specifically doesn't get to this every time.
Comes up in the Tri-Brigade mirror though.
Yeah. Does it?
Yeah. It's like you can summon it when they have
Tri-Brigade. Oh yeah. Well, the Lyraless Tri-Brigade. I thought you meant like. I thought you meant the bad Revolt deck.
Mirror.
Yeah, the Revolt deck. That deck sucks, but. I don't know. This card's in your like full combo. Like you can play it. It's also decent going second, I guess. Also, it's another. When you have your own statue, you can summon this under your own statue, and it's 16 and can break boards and things. 2 Farajet. I think the second one does come up. Like I said, in that sometimes if you like they can nib you when you make it with your Nerval and your Sapphire on field.
This is one of your only multiples in the deck, right? Or is there another one?
There's one other. There's one other one.
Ah, okay.
The second one can come up there. I never summoned the second one today, but could come up. It's also cool that you can summon like your statue from hands in some hands and play through like nib like that. It also triggers the Warbler. So if you haven't used your Warbler, like you have an awkward hand where you're starting with Bird Call, Special Summon Sparrow or something, Special Warbler from hand give you a free extender. That card was cool. Your win condition is the best card. This is the best card in your extra deck. This card's crazy. Play in Striker and
You're good.
Yeah, Striker's
You can't target, bro. It's crazy.
You can't like Widow Anchor yourself, yo, and it's also crazy. Yo, this deck is like free against Striker because like you have Barrel Canary, so they can't change. It makes it so they can't change possessions. They can't Widow Anchor even if you don't. If you don't have this, like they can't even take. They even take like your Xyz with like Anchor.
Comes off.
So they have to like leave it with you, and then you can just like attack into it and make a Zeus. So they can't take it, and then this one says they can't target, so all of their cards are bad. So yeah, Striker, that's hilarious, but it's free.
Yeah, it's Striker.
It's how we drew that.
Yeah, we drew because where is it? Oh, this card. We both take the damage, so you just like tie the games. You can just choose to draw any round, so like you can just like threaten people there. We'll draw, bro. You're not gonna talk.
I have no idea if that's gonna cause any problems going forward.
Then they panic. So this card's nice.
It's like, what do you do when you draw a top cut? It's like
they play another game.
Is that really the rule? Yeah. Oh damn. Okay.
1 Shureg. This came up one time today. You can do it in hands to combo, where you can search it.
Me, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It came up one time today, where I had to do something like super awkward because was it like imperm?
Yeah,
you imperm something. So I had to make some Morg first, and then do like some weird hand where I made a Shureg and then linked it off into a Farajet and searched, and then made the F0 second. So I don't know. It's also decent going second when you're trying to break board with your Shop Brigade stuff. I summoned it once today to combo, but you should definitely play it probably. And I think that's it for the links.
Now we're going to the fun stuff.
Yes, Zeus.
You play Xyz. He plays Zeus.
Yeah. This is a guy who's so stupid.
I mean, with Xyz base decks, you kind of have to.
Every single deck. If you can make an Xyz monster.
Yeah, if you can make this card play it. Like,
if you're able to, you kind of have to.
It's so good. I don't know if I summoned it though. I think I already won it. Like every game where I would have summoned it, I think they already scoop anyway. But technically, it's really good. It also like you can just like outboard. Like if you're playing second and you like Dark Ruler or Droplet somebody, you can like make a 4 material ensemble Robin and run something over and then make the Zeus and like send their board and then have to send for their turn. You can also do it with Assembled Nightingale so you attack directly. Yeah, it didn't. I think I summoned it like once, but it's really good. Yeah, play it. 1 Draco Future and F0.
Makeable.
This is like really all the Lyraless cards do. Like because like the Tri-Brigade stuff is what makes all like the actual cards. Because like, you just win by like making this thing and summoning a statue, and that's like what the Tri-Brigade cards do. All the like Lyraless stuff does is it makes this card before they can interact with this card, so they can't like ash it during the end phase or something.
And plus they're wing beast too, so
exactly. So it just like it works like so well because like this can also just summon Lyraless cards during their end phase.
Yeah.
Also, like, it's super cool because like you can actually just hard make this. Like, you can do hands with like Fairs Jet, where like I said, in like the regular combo, you'll summon like a Celeste Wagtail, and you search Bird Call, and then Bird Call searches Barrel Canary, so then you just link this off into Samorg. So all these cards, all the Lyra stuff, it really does is like gets you to this card, as well as help you like break boards with like this card, and then add just like extra interaction with this thing. But really, the Lyra's cards is all it does, and it has cool things with like cool interaction with Samorg.
Helps you play through Nib basically.
Yeah, exactly. So that way you can't like and. Again, like they can ash this in the end phase. Like people will sometimes hold like in the old bird up decks. If you weren't able to make Appaloosa, like they like open like ash plus another hand trap, they would hand trap you and hold their ash for the end phase, just to hit the Samorg, and then your board is like irrelevant. You have like one Dragon Lord bounce, but they can't do that really anymore.
Yeah.
Unless they hold both hand traps.
Nice.
This card's really good. It's new. I was originally playing 2. I cut the second one.
This is like a Walk Me VFD or something.
No, it's not the VFD one. This one like bounces, like compulsive.
Oh, okay.
So it's not once per turn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Gains 500 for each material, and a lot of times you make it with 4 materials. So like in your regular combo, you make it with 4 materials, but it like forces them. Like I was saying, like, the hands where they nib you before F0, they summon this, and you have Statue plus Robin, and they can beat over one of them, but you have Rendezvous engraved, so you can protect one of them because they both can just get run over by nib. That's like the one downside to it, is that like they're usually pretty small, but it's like it bounces 4 times, so like they have to out your statue, and then even if they do out your statue, then you still have like 4 bounces on a special summon. So this card is really good. Also, when it dies, it just adds 1 back, so it just adds you back follow up even if they kill it. But you don't need more than 1. That's like I wanted to play 2 because I was like, oh, you can just keep recycling forever, but it never comes up. So. You definitely don't need to do that.
I don't really think
you can also do. Oh yeah, and you can also do cool things with like Barrel Canary with all your like less Xyz too. So like you don't need to play more of them. Nightingale, Dry Trump people played this. It's like the attack directly thing.
Yeah.
But there's cool fun things you can do where you summon both of these ones and you don't take battle damage, and then you can run Recital Starling into people and they die. So,
oh, that's unfortunate.
This card's cool. It just makes Zeus.
Yeah. And then
this card is crazy.
Yeah. If you're around for Spiral format, you should know what this card does.
DD Crow. Yeah, when you're at your free rank 1s. Yeah, this card was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I was playing 3 of this up until like 5 minutes before the tournament, and then Myrtle convinced me to play. What do I play over it? Oh, I played the Conductor. Yeah, I cut the 3rd. You never needed the 3rd, because you can do things with Barrel Canary.
Combo time.
So Barrel Canary is, if it's in your hand, you can target a Lyraless monster in your graveyard and special summon both it and that monster. So you can do things where you pitch your Barrel Canary, target your Recital Starling engrave, summon both of them, and then like on the follow up. So you never need the 3rd copy of it because I want to play the 3rd copy because I want to make it on turn 3.
Right.
So I had to search. But if you have Barrel Canary, you always do it anyway. So you use Barrel Canary summon this back, and you use Celeste Wagtail to attach it, and then you can detach, and you search, and you can search like literally any normal summon, and use normal it, and then you can make this one. And then detach, so now you don't take battle damage, and then you can run this one into things.
Oh.
So off of just like the Barrel Canary, so you actually never need the 3rd one of this.
That's great.
Myrtle was right, but you just need to know that.
I think we all expected that.
The 3rd one is completely irrelevant.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to the
That's
side.
it for the extra, yeah.
Yeah, let's go to side.
Bunch of 3-ups. 3, this one.
Draw.
Yeah, against like Drytron, you're deciding in these 6 cards. The siding was nice in this deck.
3 draw 3.
So if you're going
dark.
second against the Drytron deck, we're setting in these 6 and taking out a bunch of like the really bad cards. So like you take out like your Rendezvous.
Take out the bigger
stuff. These ones.
It is mainly for like going second, right?
Yeah, every time you're going second against Drytron, you're setting in these 6.
Yeah.
And you take out all the irrelevant stuff. So you're drawing a 6th card, so you don't need the extra like starter. And this card just gets auto-negated broken by Drytron because they know you need to get to Warbler. Yeah, when they end on like 35 negates?
Yeah, something like that.
Auto-negate that card.
Oh, they're on 1 less negate now.
Yeah, they put even a 1, so now it's only 1 less negate. And then kits. You side in these 6 for these 6. Like I said, these cards are almost irrelevant. It's literally just another copy of Nervbox if you normal summon it. So going second, it's nothing. It's irrelevant. This card's significantly worse going second because you have to use your normal summon on it, and it's easy to interact with. This card obviously is really bad going second. This is obviously really bad going second. And like I said, against Drytron, you don't need this. Going second, you're drawing a 6th card. So these 6.
Yep.
And then against the PK deck, we weren't siding in Droll, we were siding in 3 of this, and the 3 Lancias, and it was almost the same thing. So you're still siding out all
same
of this.
6 cards.
And then what was my last card? I was
it one imperv or something?
No, I was still keeping them in. I was taking out. Was it Karis? I don't even remember what I was taking out. I was taking out 1 copy. Oh, I was siding in this because they had a bunch of monster negates.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, this is the 40th card. So against the Drytron deck, since they were Omni negates, like the Foolish was like slightly worse. But against like a bunch of monster negates, this was worse. Like the Foolish is like better than this card.
Yeah.
And again, you don't need the 3rd. You can always search it. You're going 2nd. You're gonna draw an extra card, so you don't need as many copies of it. But these 6 for these 6.
Yeah.
And then, and then he has a pure Tri-Brigade deck. You just bring in the Lancia.
Yeah, that's literally it. Probably the biggest win con of the tri-pack.
Yeah, like this card was really good today.
Yeah.
I played against Phantom Knights twice and like resolved it, and you win.
Oh yeah.
Against like the actual Tri-Brigade deck going 2nd, you set out these for these.
Yeah.
And you're already still making the drops in the imperm, so you don't have to deal with Appaloosa. Like as long as they don't make Appaloosa, you win because like they just have the 1 interaction with like Omen and maybe hand traps. And then last was these.
Wait, okay, so you side IO and then Harpy's Featherstorm.
So every time you go first, you bring in these 5.
Oh.
Well, like, not every time. Like against like, I don't know, bad like trap decks, you don't side this in.
Spy Striker.
Yeah, against Striker, I guess, but
Buy Strikers.
yeah, like, you don't need these cards in every matchup. But like most of the time, this card is just like an FTK. Like if you just draw it. The only reason I played this one, so again, I was maining this card. I cut this card because, like, in game 1, drawing it going 1st and 2nd is, like, really bad. But, like I said, you just auto-lose to Mystic Mine and, like, random cards like that. So just having the interaction for, like, the spell trap negates, games 2 and 3, things like evenly, because you don't end on any back row, like, or, like, any spell and trap negates. So cards like evenly, cards like Mystic Mine are, like, just really strong. So we were always citing this in game 2 and 3. And if we were able to full combo or get your Ensemble Robin, we'd even summon the statue or something like this.
Yeah, statue's relevant at that point.
Yeah. So you games 2 and 3, I was always going for this. I still kept the statue in because there was like worse cards to side out, and just sometimes
if you get hand trapped, you might as well
you can go for you can just go for the statue, or there was hands where if you hard drew the statue, you could like normal the statue because most of the time your normal is irrelevant, and then instead of searching Kit, you search for Karis. Well, like, I mean, searching Karis is irrelevant because you're locked in your wins, but you just make this one. You can just normal the win statue. Sometimes it's good enough.
From your hand,
yeah, this card never drew it.
It's just a win con though.
Comes up against Striker.
Yeah, against Striker is crazy. No, it's the same idea. You just auto lose to Mystic Mine. It's a little worse against a card like evenly, but going first, it's usually like even against like Drytron. Like all these cards are just an FTK, so you don't actually even have to full combo. You literally just need to draw a Winged Beast plus any of these cards, and you win the game. So it doesn't matter how many hand traps they have, or even like. Also, that's another thing is going first. Dark Ruler and Droplets like completely can just break your board, and this card just makes it so it doesn't matter. So you can just set this, and they can Dark Ruler you, and then you flip this. They can't play, and then you just kill them. So this card was definitely worth playing.
Wait. And is there one more card?
There is one card, Feather Duster.
This format is like full of back row again.
Well, that was the problem. Like it was like I could have played more back row stuff, but like nobody's on back row stuff. Like at best you're hitting like maybe double Fog Blades, but the rest of their board is like scarier than the double Fog Blade because like all of your like they're
your stuff can't be targeted.
Yeah, like this
actual
not this one. Stuff. Yeah, all the relevant cards can't be targeted except for the first interaction of Warbler. So like after that point, the Fog Blades are like pretty whatever. It's more that I had like literally one spot and there just wasn't another card I wanted, and I didn't want to like just again like Mystic Mines were cards like I don't know random bad back row decks. I don't know. I'm on Tri Brigade. I draw my one of those more.
All right, that's everything. Is that everything? Is that everything, boys?
No, so yeah, that's pretty much everything. This deck was cool. I don't know, like going forward, if there's more people like on back row stuff, you can probably change the side deck up a bit to have like things like Twins. Lightning Storm's pretty good. I think this deck is a lot worse once people actually know how to play against it.
Yeah. Right now it's kind of like
it's still new.
It's still
new.
So no one even.
Yeah, it's not even officially released yet. So like people like really don't know what it does. Yeah. But
we just decided to play it legally today.
Yeah.
At locals, so why
not?
not?
It's on OTS stores though.
Yeah, just for fun, right? So like,
why not?
This.
If it was OTS store, we'd be following the rules.
It's really fun,
but
it's also there's some like it does some really cool like interactions. It's also like its end board is like pretty insane. But like there's just like a lot of like there's some definite like good parts where you can hand trap and interact with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how good it actually is, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's fun to play. It's more fun than the real Tri Brigade deck because that deck's
You're just searching revolt.
yeah. Like I could not imagine playing that deck for more than a round. So
yeah. All right, where can everyone find you guys?
Hook us up on Facebook, bro.
Facebook.
Yeah, you need any cards from the tins?
Bunch of Mega Tin cards. Any
Bunch
Mega
of
Tin cards?
tins
I got
back
you.
there. There's
We got hit up Myrtle Sharma. Yeah, Myrtle Sharma on Facebook. You got Nick Duffett, and you got Lucas Batter over
what
here.
the heck,
Yeah.
Lucas?
Hit up any of us on Facebook. Yeah, you need some stuff. We got you, G.
Yeah.
High end, low end. We got
whatever you need, homie.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
Strike your best deck.
Nah,
are you sure about that?
Second place because
with the same record as you. Yeah, weird.
Yeah, it's just tiebreakers were in Nick's favor.
Yeah, he paid the judge a
So
bit more than I did.
Yeah,
I gave you some fries, but how much did you give him?
like nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Shit, bro. He's like
Weird.
bribery. I'm
Oh.
kidding. I'm kidding. All
But
right.
yeah, that's about
I feel
it.
like I should have been the one against
You
that.
need cards, you hit us up.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for this very long deck profile. It's a long one. Like, I'm not kidding you. 35
Yeah, we
minutes.
explained all the.
Yeah, we kind of had
So
to
you can
because
cut it
there's like a.
Yeah.
Well, not really. I think I'm just gonna leave it raw. I don't really
Fair
care
enough.
about ad revenue or anything. I apologize if this is very long.
They need
we'll-
the bird up theory.
yeah.
They need to know exactly how to play this deck.
And how we came up with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because people are playing
So,
some whack lists.
Yeah.
This is a perfect list. Don't change it.
Yeah, this
Oh
list
yeah.
is perfect.
We're gonna So yeah, just get as much information as you can about this deck. This deck is gonna be wildfire. I'm gonna link all their Facebook and their social medias down below. Without any further ado, this is Kyle peacing out, and I'll see you guys sooner or later.